to KK Readings. Let's read together. A Peppa Big Collection. 3 books in 1. The Market. It is a nice sunny day. Peppa and her family are going to the market. There's so much to see and do. Fresh apples, calls the fruit seller. Come get your fresh apples here. The fruit seller lets Peppa try an apple. Peppa loves apples. She takes a bite. Next, Peppa and her family stop at the cheese seller's booth. I've got some very smelly cheese, the cheese seller says. George takes a sniff. George likes smelly cheese. Peppa says, Fish! Nice fresh fish! Calls out the fishmonger. I've got trout, haddock, mackerel, and squid. Mummy Pig thinks they all look good. I'll give you some of each. Then you can make a lovely fish pie, the fishmonger says. Peppa and her family are about to leave, but they decide to stop by Mr. Fox's stall. Bananas, power tools, handbags. I'm selling anything, really. What would you like? Nothing, thank you, says Daddy Pig. We've already bought everything we need. Oh, shoots Mr. Fox. Why didn't you come to me first? Daddy Pig looks around. Do you sell apples? He asks. Mr. Fox grabs a box. You've never seen apples like these? They're made of wood. They'll last forever. What else did you buy? We bought smelly cheese, Daddy Pig says. I've got all kinds of cheese here, says Mr. Fox. They're made of plastic guaranteed to last you a lifetime. Buy 1, get 4 free. Then Mr. Fox holds up a big fish. This is an amazing toy fish, and it sings. Mr. Fox turns the fish on. It sings beautifully, and the children dance. How about an antique china vase? That will never break, asks Mr. Fox. Mummy Pig looks at the vase. It's lovely, but we just don't need anything, she replies. Peppa and her family turn to leave, but then it begins to rain. Ah! We're getting all wet, Peppa says. Raining? I've got just the thing, Mr. Fox shouts. Umbrellas! Ho ho! We'll take them, says Daddy Pig. You see, it's lucky you came to my stall, Mr. Fox says. Just for today, buy 4 umbrellas, and you get a sinking fish for free. Oh, goody, Peppa cheers. The market is the best place ever. George's first day. Today is George's first day at playground. Isn't George too small? Peppa asks. You could look after him, says Daddy Pig. Peppa introduces George to her friends. This is my little brother, George, she says. Grrr, dinosaur, growls George. Hee hee hee, everyone laughs. I wish I had a little brother like George, says Susie. George shakes his toy, Mr. Dinosaur and Madame Gazelle. Grrr, dinosaur, he says. Ah, really scary. Madame Gazelle laughs. Shall we show George how we paint pictures? Madame Gazelle asks the children. George is not very good at painting, says Peppa, but I can show him how to paint a flower. Peppa shows George how to paint a flower. First, you paint a big circle, she says. George draws a green circle. No, George, that's the wrong color, snorts Peppa. Peppa paints a flower. That's very good, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle. And look, George has painted a dinosaur. Madame Gazelle sticks Peppa's and George's pictures on the wall. Now it is time to go home. What will you paint next time, George? Asks Madame Gazelle. Dinosaur! Grrr! George giggles. Hee hee hee. Everyone laughs. Peppa's fishy friends. Goldie is Peppa's pet fish. Today she looks a bit sad. I think Goldie is lonely, says Peppa. She hasn't got any fishy friends. Peppa and her family visit the aquarium. The aquarium is a place where there are lots of fish. I hope we can find a friend for Goldie, says Peppa. Miss Rabbit works at the aquarium. Welcome, everyone, she says. Does the aquarium have every type of fish? Asks Peppa. Oh, yes, replies Miss Rabbit. Probably. The tanks in the first room are full of tiny fish. Could any of these fish be Goldie's friend? Asks Daddy Pig. Peppa and Goldie look through the glass. No, says Peppa. They are too small. Peppa tries the next room. Candy Cat is there with her parents. What's in this tank? Asks Mummy Pig. This tank is too big to be friends with Goldie, says Peppa. There's something funny in the next tank. Dinosaur! Growls George. It's not a dinosaur, says Mummy Pig. It's a funny kind of fish called a seahorse. Peppa thinks that the seahorse is too much like a dinosaur to be Goldie's friend. There's only one room left. This tank is covered in green slime. There's a fish with big, long ears, gasps Daddy Pig. It's a rabbit fish. Peppa laughs. It is only Miss Rabbit wearing a diving costume. She is cleaning the glass. There's no more fish tanks. Peppa takes Goldie into the aquarium cafe. Hello, says Miss Rabbit. Did you find a friend for Goldie? No, sighs Peppa. Peppa spots a fish on Miss Rabbit's counter. Who is that? Peppa asks. That's Ginger, says Miss Rabbit. Ginger is my pet goldfish. My fish isn't lonely anymore. Peppa laughs. Goldie has found her friend. Thank you for reading with me. If you like my story, please subscribe, share, and like. Thank you.